Well, good morning, everyone. It's me, TheMedsPeds, and I'm here with Dr. Robin Penis, and we are having a party to celebrate 1,000 years of TheMedsPeds. And I'm going to do an AMA because I don't actually feel like doing a political video because I still have a little bit of the lingering widow depression. Give me lots of sympathy. I need sympathy for that. So I quickly went on the internets and I asked for AMA in the DP community because apparently that's where I'm known the most. And I got a few responses, actually. Not enough to make a big, long video. You have anything you want to say?
No, I want to get to the questions.
Oh, fucking right, you do. All right, so first question is Dr. Chaos of Ram Ranch. Oh, shit, another doctor.
No, I'm a better doctor.
You're a better doctor.
I'm just a better doctor.
You're a better doctor. Well, we don't even know what his PhD is in, or his MD.
Well, my PhD is in social studies.
Social studies, that's good. So, okay, so let's see here. The first question is, why does my wee-wee hurt when I pee? Also, what do you think of the whole Calger controversy? I'm guessing it's supposed to be Calger, like Caden Calger, but I'll let you, since you're a doctor.
Well, I mean, there'd be any number of things that'll, like, make your wee-wee hurt, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
You know, you could have, well, the first thing that comes to mind is if you have an upset penis. That's the first thing. It's almost like having an upset stomach, like you eat something bad and it mildly irritates your shaft and balls.
Yeah.
So it gives you an upset penis.
An upset penis.
Could just have an erection or what did he say? What was the question?
Why does my wee-wee hurt when he pees?
It could be painful to pee when you have an erection. It can. If you have an STD or STI, that's gonorrhea, chlamydia. That would be.
Okay. Doesn't the urethra shift to where it leads to the balls instead of the bladder when you get an erection?
Is it like shifting gears?
Yeah, it's like there's a Y in your penis and it goes or something like that.
When it shifts, it's like going from park and then you shift all the way up to drive.
Ah, okay. That's scientific. Okay. We'll have to pop up a link there to confirm that.
Well, there's different types of drive settings. There's drive urine, or drive semen.
Or drive penis.
Or drive penis.
Yes.
Just penis by itself.
Okay, so penis by itself. So that should answer your question. The Calger controversy, if anyone who doesn't watch Drunken Peasants, Caden Calger blamed the Drunken Peasants for having Mercedes Carrera on their show, and she was arrested and charged with some sort of lewd acts of a child, and apparently that's been in Billy's fault somehow, and that's stupid, and he's an idiot. So, was
she a rapist first, or were the charges first? And
no. She was recently.
She was on the show.
No, she was arrested like a week ago, and she was on the show like on and off like 5 years ago. Oh. So it's ridiculous.
Well,
There's
they could have been in on it, I suppose.
like all of them were in on it and on the child rape, but that is always a possibility. Can't rule it out. So I'm going to move on to the next question. We're going to stick with Discord for now. Animancer said, what made you decide on your username and or start making videos if this isn't already one you have down? I'm going to answer this completely seriously. The MedsPeds came from 2006. My friend, you may have seen her in Moms and a few of my other videos, your Captain Hilago. Strangely, I made that name for her, but she came up with the MedsPeds and she just came up with it for an intro from one of the videos on my old channel, Fuckbit Canada. We did this skit called Flame Rider, and she was giving us titles, and she came up with the MedsPeds. It's kind of a play on my actual name, which I will not say because I don't want myself doxxed. So that is where that came, that's where it came from. That was, like I said, like 12 years ago. God, that's old. Maybe even 13, yeah, because we're in 2019 now. So 13-year-old name.
It's got some sentiment attached to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it was a child, it'd be in high school by now. It'd be getting straight to the 8th grade. What made you decide to make videos, though? Okay, I've always wanted. We've been making videos since we were like 12. But this specific channel, the satire feminist character came from his friend Radio Man. Had a radio
Lay Radio Man.
Nice Radio, yeah. Which I don't even know if that exists anymore, but if it does,
I think it still exists. You
still
can
exists. I'll have to look that up.
And I'm so sorry, Lay Radio Man. I can't properly plug your shit.
Yeah, I'll look it up later. I'll add that in post. Lay Radio Man we've had conversations over the IM talking about how we both kind of had interests in this thing. I kind of watched YouTube videos, podcasts, things like that. and how I always said like this distant dream of me wanting to do it but not being dedicated enough, and me not having enough talent, not a very good speaker, I'm not a super intellectual, I'm not a comedian, I'm just kind of like a C- in everything in life. But he was like, oh, you should come on the show, we could do this like a debate thing, and I knew a lot about the social justice thing because that was all the rage. So I was like, oh, well, I'll go on there and I'll pretend to be a feminist and I can debate a non-feminist. And not a super popular show. They don't have this huge following or anything, but they ended up, the people who were watching thought it was really funny. So I was like, oh, well, I'll make a YouTube channel based on that and just do these satire feminist videos. Eventually, I kind of wanted to do some serious videos. I know, like I said, I'm not a super intellectual and I don't source things correctly and I misspeak all the time, but I was like, fuck it, they got a bunch of other idiots that are a lot less intelligent than I am that have a decent following, so I started to sprinkle in serious vids. And as the social justice thing got completely overblown and I got sick of it and the anti-SJW community was becoming as cringeworthy as the SJW community, I just kind of like abandoned ship, got bored of it, and now I pretty much just do all out of character videos at this point. I don't really do the satire feminist character at all anymore, so yeah. Is that accurate?
I think you should, it's accurate, but I think you should talk more about like the 13-year-old videos.
13-year-old videos.
Because our first thing we ever did was our radio station.
Yeah.
What was that stupid toy with the...
Shit, what was it called?
Dude, what is that shit called?
Wild Planet Radio DJ. Radio DJ, yeah. We would do the weather, which was really the news, but we would call it the weather because we were stupid 11-year-olds.
Weather. We had the weather and the news. What else do we have? Did we do any skits? No, I don't think we did that.
It was just sound. So.
Oh, we did that music video, but that was with the camera.
Yeah. We also used the webcam to make stupid videos as well. We had this show called The Not So Smart Show, which was really just a movie or 2 episodes. And it was Hulk Hogan action figure, Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog, and a fireman. And they did something. I don't remember the plot, but
they were trying to find the year supply of lard.
Oh, the year supply of lard. Yes. I am the bad guy. Where is the year supply of lard? Not over here. Not over here. And we just took a ball and we just like hit him.
It was very.
And then when we got
very deep plot.
Yeah, very deep plot for 11-year-olds. And at some point we had that other little camera thing with the special effects, and we would just light everything on fire and make explosions. And
what was that thing called?
I don't know.
Google that shit.
That's gonna be way too hard. Like little camera with special effects from the early 2000s. I don't think I'm gonna.
It was fun shit.
Yeah, it was fun. So let's move on from Discord, and I'm gonna skip over to the Twitter. Okay. Alicia Adachi asks, getting any new tattoos? If so, what and where? I'm not gonna get any more giant pieces. I need to fill in some of the space on this one. There's a lot of negative space, and it's all gonna be Zelda related. I don't know if I'm going to add any more Pokemon. If I did, it would be like...
You should definitely add more Pokemon.
But I can't go down too far because of my
6.
job. I can't fit 6. I'd have to, like, do some shit right here. But I was thinking about doing Dragonair, but at the same time, that's too much blue. So, I don't know. And I was going to get my late husband's initials, like right here, and like maybe a little heart and with the little semicolon. I was thinking about doing that. Because, I'm totally against doing relationship tattoos, but he's dead, so, can't break up, and it's more like, people love to get tattoos of dead people. They always have like the praying hands that says R.I.P. Mom or whatever. But I would just get his initials. I don't want like a full name of a person on me. But I don't know, I haven't 100% decided on that either. I don't think I'm gonna get any new tattoos. I would never do my chest. I might add on to the skull flower I have it on my upper thigh, I guess. Hip. I don't know what you'd call that area. I don't know. How about you? Why don't you talk about your tattoos? Dr. Robin Penis shouldn't have tattoos because you're a doctor.
But tattoos are very therapeutic and healing.
Energy.
Energy.
There's energy.
I've got plenty of tattoos. I don't have enough.
You're going to have a tattoo on your
anymore.
penis?
I don't think I'd tattoo my penis.
No.
To be completely honest. I think I'll leave that, I'll leave the skin there for that one.
You're going to leave your skin?
I'll leave the skin there.
I think you should take your skin off before you get a tattoo. That would be cool, though. Like, if you
tattoo
can't...
my muscle. Yeah.
Or if you don't like pain, so you just take your skin off, and then you just draw it and put it back on.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really wish I could tattoo my bones.
Oh, yeah, I like my bones tattooed. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Sharpie marker, that'd be pretty cool.
I got these new brand new hand ones. Just did these.
Yeah, that's new and fresh. My most recent one was the Skarmory, which is actually truly pronounced Scamptree. Is So that's how you. And we even wanted to sneak in the word scamp tree right there. And I was ready to be done. My arm was falling asleep as I was getting the tattoo. That was honestly more painful than the actual tattoo. Was like the position of my arm. That was a pain in the ass.
My arms are naked.
Except for the top arms.
Yeah, I know. But
see, I can't get, like I said, I can't get anything here because of my professional. Even if I won like the lottery or something, I don't think I would, because I would see it too much and I would judge and I would like, I should have did it this way. But yeah. Let's move on to the next question. Acting manager says, how do you spell I cup?
yeah.
Yeah, that is some fucking elementary shit. ICUP. That was a penis.
LOL, penis.
All right. Where do you draw your inspiration or get ideas for videos? Good question, because I really didn't know what to do for today, and I was kind of put on the spot. Thanks to Ben and Billy. How dare you guys get me over 1,000 years of YouTube? I don't know. I just kind of have ideas in my head, usually when I'm driving. Sometimes I'll go to see what other people are talking about and then not talk about that. I really want to avoid like the outrage culture thing. Like, for example, a perfect example would be that the MAGA kid and the Native American, everyone had to say their fucking opinion on that and talk about it and get to the... I don't want to do that. I really don't want to. So I try to be an edgelord and do the opposite of everyone else. So I try to be randomized with my shit. And I mean, I know I'm guilty of it. I was very guilty of it with the Bill Nye thing. But, you know, you live, you learn. I definitely took that fucking bait and made the video making fun of that situation. Because everybody was like, oh my God, he's talking about gender as a social construct, science. And I took that bait.
Well, I can tell you as a PhD, any idea that you have in the car is a good idea. All of them, every time.
Which spot of the brain is activated when you...
The driver's side.
The driver's side of the brain. Okay, I see. So that's it for Twitter. Now let's go to the DP subreddit. Okay, Billy the Fridge. He asked, what's your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Big. Hands down.
That's your favorite one?
That's my favorite.
I like The Green Mile.
Yeah,
That's a good movie. That's a tearjerker.
Yeah, but how did he have magic?
I don't know. Was that some like God or some shit?
I don't know.
Here I'm like, what's my favorite? No, I'm like, I don't remember. I just remember liking it.
I thought it was like the serious movie, like starting out, and then he had magic. Like,
yeah, it was probably God. I don't know. What else? I mean, honestly, I can't really think of. I mean, I know who Tom Hanks is, but I'm trying to think of Big, Toy Story, Castaway.
The Terminal.
Oh.
Where he lives in the terminal.
And I did see that one. Wasn't he like a pilot and some shit?
Gump,
oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. Yeah, but Forrest Gump. I don't dislike Forrest Gump. But, of course, somebody asked me another fucking question on Discord. Why are we here? Because our parents fucked. That was Dr. Chaos Ram Ranch again. You're going to battle that guy.
Well,
use your PhDs. Like you roll them up in sword fight.
I'm going to swing a stethoscope at each other. Be pretty cool.
Somebody asks, Ducking Creepers asks, what are your real thoughts on Joe? Which Joe is a person that frequents drunken peasants. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest here. At first I didn't really like him. I thought he was kind of a tryhard to be, like, I thought he was being edgy. And I didn't, like, hate him, but I was kind of like, everybody was riding that dick. Like, oh, it's so funny. And I was kind of like, eh. But I don't know, he was one of those people I kind of, like, grew into. Where I started to appreciate his edginess. He became more of a person or like a character on the show and not just like this random guy being edgy. Do I have a crush on him? No. Do I think he has a crush on me? I don't think so. I think it's all kayfabe, to be completely honest. Maybe mildly, but I don't think he's madly in love with me. Like I said, Drunken Peasants is just like, they've always kind of had themes and running gags in their show. That's just kind of what they've done before the split, after the split, and I think that's just another one of them. Who knows? He could be madly in love with me, but I doubt it. But yeah, he's okay. And if I ever did go to Seattle and hung out with them, I don't think I'd feel uncomfortable unless he touched me or something. Then I'd be like, okay, don't. But I don't think he would do that. Back to Reddit. What's your favorite color? If a wizard erased your favorite color from existence, would you retaliate? How would you cope with the loss of your favorite color? I like purple and black. I wouldn't do very well if they got rid of black. Because, I mean, most of my clothes are black. It's very gothic. It's how I express my soul is empty. I don't know what I would do to the wizard, though. I wish I could come up with something witty. What would you do to a wizard that took away Zink's dress green?
I know. Well, I don't know how we could live without grain. So I'd have to retaliate. I don't know. Do I have magical powers too, like the wizard? Like, what can I do?
I don't know. I have to respond to this guy.
I don't practice magic. Probably should. Probably a good idea for when the wizard erases your favorite color. Yeah. You'll have a plan for when you need to retaliate. But it does. How would you cope with the loss of your favorite color? I don't know. I guess
I'd be sad.
I'd be depressed. Like I'd have to.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it gets any worse than losing a husband. So a color would be, I don't know, I'd be mildly sad for a day or so. I might lose my appetite. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. My favorite color is, honestly, it's black. I can try to be like, oh, it's not black, it's purple. I really like purple, but black's my favorite color because it's so gothic. So, and I don't want it to go away. I'd be very sad, or mildly sad. 4 out of 10, that's how sad I would be. Meds for third peasant, congrats. What is your favorite film, favorite book, favorite food, and last time you took a dump that clogged the toilet? Now, I don't think I've ever actually taken a shit that's clogged the toilet. I don't think so. Maybe.
I think I've taken shits that clog toilets.
I don't know.
It might be a combination. You have to remember, sometimes it might be a combination of like the amount of shit that comes out and the amount of toilet paper that you use.
Yeah, I was going to say I usually clog the toilet with the toilet paper more than turds. But I take rabbit shits. I'm one of those people that get little droplets. I don't really do the big dump thing. I'm more of like a drop a little bit off now and drop a little bit off later.
That could be a serious issue. You might want to get that checked out.
I have to get my colon checked out. They tested my shit before because I have hypochondria and like I was having these stomach pains. So I was like, I'm having these stomach pains. Do I have cancer? Because I always think it's cancer. And they tested my stool and they said it was fine. So,
as far as I know, shits are supposed to be long, log, dark brown, or not dark brown, but a medium brown of shit. If it's any deviation from that, there's something going on.
Your balls are broken, upset penis,
broken balls, rabbit shits. These are all indications of some festering disease.
Oh, I love festering diseases.
But you can use brick crystal therapy to get rid of those.
So you can go watch that old video if you want to get rid of your shit problems. All right, let's roll this along. Favorite film, favorite book? God, I don't know. I really like Quentin Tarantino movies. I would say I'd probably Kill Bill. I consider them both one movie. I'd probably say that's, just off the top of my head, that's probably my favorite movie. Favorite book? Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk. I like that book. That was a good one. I don't read a lot, so I really enjoyed that book. That was the one with Guts, where the guy was like jerking off at the bottom of the pool, and it was like the suction of the pool sucked in his asshole, and it ripped out his intestines. Yeah, that was good. But it was actually a collection of short stories. That was just the best. So I took it to school and they confiscated it from me because I was reading it in class. Thank God the teacher didn't actually read the book, not the whole thing, but even just flip to a random page, Yeah, could have been about somebody jerking off being ripped out. Yeah, that's not a good book to have at a Catholic school. So, favorite food? I don't fucking know. What I'm ever in the mood for. I really like sushi. I really like real Mexican tacos. I really like mac and cheese. No joke intended. No Brett Keane reference. I really just like mac and cheese, especially baked. It's got that crust on top. Oh yeah, I miss food. I can't wait till my appetite comes back. Thank you for calling me third peasant. That's really nice. I really don't talk that much on the show. I'm not complaining that people like me, but I don't really break out of my shell too much. So I don't know anyone would like me enough based on my appearances, but that's very nice of you. Thank you. I think there does need to be more female representation though. I agree. Never been a female peasant before. And then we got 2 more. Congrats, will you be doing anything to protect the mentally disabled from JF in your capacity as someone who is educated in that field? Is there some kind of roadmap to perhaps explore any options? That's Porm Jam, guy in Reddit. I just realized some of these people have been saying their names and some of these people haven't. Whoops. Fuck it. Will I be doing anything to protect the mentally disabled? Well, I do that every day at work. And JF is kind of far ways out of my jurisdiction. He's in Canada. So I'll just continue to make fun of him on the internet. That's all I can really do. Well, I hope that one day JF finds himself a nice lady that has an IQ right above the amount that you need to be able to legally consent to a sexual and romantic relationship. I know I shouldn't wish good for him, since he's like a white nationalist, but, you know, whatever. I'm not being a proper leftist. Hang him! Hang him! Or something. And the last question, the grand finale. This is the best question. Do you play any video games? If so, which are your favorites? Let's see. Let's look at my arms. I play a little bit of the Zelda and the Pokemans. I also like Donkey Kong Country. Super Smash Brothers. I don't get really into it like some of those nerds. Wave dashing, wave dashing, wave dashing. Use some terminology.
Everything is wave dashing. There's wave dashing, and then there's L canceling, and then there's frame data, and then there's.
I can already smell your body odor
a
as you
whole
say
glossary of things
Yes.
that'll put you to sleep real quick.
Right. I just press like the buttons. I'm a button masher. I'm a fake girl gamer. That's what I am.
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie, Spyro the Dragon, The Sims. I don't know. What else do I play? Am I forgetting anything? Mario games sometimes.
I really miss when you could put Sims in a hot tub and surround it with plasma
TVs.
screen TVs.
And then you let them sit for like 2 or 3 days, and then you take the TVs away, and they get out and die. Of exhaustion, and they starve to death. And sometimes they'll piss on themselves, then die. So it's a beautiful.
Well, you have to go through a list of things before you die.
Yeah, they have to go through all the symptoms, and then they just pass. But that's pretty much it. If somebody else asked a question, I felt like I was going to refresh it, and there's going to be another question. But all right, well, that's pretty much it. I made a video because I said I would, celebrating 1,000 years of the MedsPeds.
1,000 years of the
1,000
MedsPeds.
years of the MedsPeds. If I actually live stream, would you guys watch me? Like how often? Like how far in advance do I have to let you know? I don't know. We'll do that another day, and I'll set up Streamlabs and all that shit like Ben told me to do.
I'll probably be at work.
Yeah, I'll be at work too. I work too. Yeah, like I said, obviously I don't make a living off of YouTube. And shout out to the 2 people who gave me money on Patreon. More of you should do that. That would be great. I would love to make money doing this. And I can buy a nice camera, and I can pay my bills. That'd be great. But yeah, so subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Like this video. I would say share it, but you're only going to watch this if you already know who I am.
Share it to everybody.
Share it to everybody.
Doesn't matter. Just share it to
Give
everybody.
me money. Yeah, so all of that and the end. Penis.